Welcome back to Richter Knives, episode number 32. And today, I got a surprise for you. Something that I don't think you've seen yet. And it's something that a viewer has given me. And I want to go ahead and say right off the bat, thank you, Jesse. Now, let's just get right into it. This was given to me out of the kindness of his heart. And he just wanted me to have it. And I might trigger somebody because this is a 1965 to 1969 case SODBUSTER. And I want you to look right down the center. This thing looks brand spanking new. Brand spanking new. It's barely even got any teeners on that brass. Look at that pivot. I'm sure Case don't even make them like this anymore. And if you felt it in your hand, it's got that heft to it. And I'm like blown away. I've held regular SODBUSTERs before from Case, and this one, I wish I could just tell you. You know, golly, I'm assuming this is Delrin covers. I'm assuming it is. But it's so, I don't know. It's so hefty, it almost feels like bone. It's crazy. Let's open it up. You hear that? That is serious business. Listen. That's a real man's knife. Look at this. Look at this. This is a both-hander. This is like Excalibur. Unbelievable. And this is going to be Case's SODBUSTER. And I believe it's got some, a little bit of spotting right here, but I believe this is stainless. That is the factory edge. You got your peepers on right there. The factory edge. And a while ago I said that I was going to trigger somebody, and I'm about to. Because when he sent this to me, he wrote the most heartfelt, passionate letter. And he wants me to use this thing like God intended. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Lord wants it to be used. And I'm gonna. So I'm gonna sharpen this dude up and use it like a work knife. Look at the back spring. My Lord, I'm in shock. Case, I'm telling you, back in the day, they weren't playing around. I wish you could hold this in your hand and feel this. And it's got the snap to it, and you got to push hard to open it up. I mean, I don't think it's going to close on you unless you do something completely stupid. But would you look at it? Just put your peepers on that. Goodness. The finishing on this, the only thing that I've seen is there's a little bit of gaps here. Now listen, this is 1965, folks. They didn't give a care about that. They didn't have YouTube critics saying, they didn't have all that. They bought a knife and they used it. And as long as it worked and was functional. But look, they were well built. Look at this thing. Look at the inside of that. Nuts. Nuts. So I'm going to use it. Don't be triggered. I'm going to use it. I mean, let's not let it sit in a museum in a glass case. Case put this thing on down the line. And hopefully my great grandkids see this thing and say, wow, I'm going to use that. You know what I'm saying? Bam. I'm happy about this. Tickled to death. And the generosity of this knife community, you know, continues not to surprise me, because I know how they are. And there's some good folks, man. Now, here's a bad apple in every group. You know what I'm saying? But overall, you know, I think some people underestimate this knife community and this EDC community. Generosity, just overwhelming. And the folks that have messaged me and sent me long letters and, you know, emails and DMs, and just told me how much they enjoy my videos, like, blows my mind. Because, and I've said this before, I didn't think 10 folks would watch my videos when I first started. And you could tell I'm a goof. So my personality's coming out. But look at this thing, man. I'm so thankful for this. Wow. And this is one of them things I would have never bought. The reason is because I would have thought it was too big for me. But here I am. I just weed eated the yard. And I use my big old 940 to cut weed eater string with. And I could have used this just as simple. Stuck that in my pocket, use this out in the yard. You know what I mean? Wow. So I'm gonna have to bust some sod, y'all. Thank you for watching my video. If you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button. It's right down there. And tell me what you think about this old boy. It is a beast. Look at that. If I had to, I could sword fight somebody. No, I wouldn't do that. I'm just joking, YouTube. Don't take me down. It's a joke. But look at that. Wow. All right. I'm going to let y'all go. This is my case SODBUSTER. 1965 to 69. This Richter. Out.